Hello, my dashers, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are talking to my Android users. That's right, my Android users for week 2 of editing for the non-techie. That's right. So all my Android users, get ready. This is your turn. This week we are going to download Kinemaster onto our phone. We're going to learn to import our clips. We're going to learn about the main menu, the clip menu, preview window, timeline, how to redo, undo, and delete something. We're also going to learn how to move clips. Oh, yeah. We're going to move them around just for fun. So stay tuned for that. Get your pad, your pen and paper, and of course, something to drink. And let's get to it. All right, let's get started. So my wonderful Android users, I am using a screen share, so we will go ahead and show that. Yay! All right, so let's go ahead to our wonderful Google Play Store. So probably, yep, shopping. So we're going to type Kinemaster up here on the top. And of course, you hit the search and up comes wonderful Kinemaster. So we're going to install that. Just hit the install right there. And now it's going to download. All right, there we go. It is done. Now it's going to download and now it's installing. All right. So here we go. Do full screen for you guys. All right. So now we're going to open and it's going to ask us terms and service, privacy and policy. Yes. Okay. You're going to come up to this wonderful screen. Don't freak out. It's okay. Now, you see my mouse over here? Now we're going to go down over here. See how it's home, mix, create, and me. So we're going to click on me. We're going to click on me. And we are just going to create an account. And the reason why you want to do this is because you want to be able to save what you basically create. All right. But I have one already, so I'm going to sign in using an email. All right. And we're going to sign in. Yep, that's me. All right. And then we're going to go down here to the home button. You create this one. You're going to come to something that looks like this. All right. So up here, we are going to hit create new. And we'll put in week 2 or workshop or editing. Let's do that. Editing course. All right. And then we're going to choose either 16 by 9 or 9 by 16. Don't worry about the rest of these. These will come later, but these are the two that you're going to use. 16 by 9 is for YouTube. 9 by 16 is for Instagram, TikTok, that kind of up and down. And let me show you that. Okay. So when you are filming, this is the way that you should hold your camera for YouTube. Okay. This is landscape. All right. This is 16 by 9. Now, when you go this way, you're going to do Instagram, Shorts, TikTok, things like that. This is 16 by 9. This is what's called portrait. All right. So normally I film like this. And this is what 16 by 9, 9 by 16. I'm doing YouTube, so all the video that I'm going to shoot is going to be like this. Okay? Now you understand the difference. All right. So down here, you're going to have all this kind of stuff. Don't worry about it. Leave it at fit and leave the default photo and the transitions. Leave that alone and just get to the bottom and hit create. Now, it's going to ask you for a whole bunch of stuff. Yes, I want access to my photo, my media on your device. Absolutely. And you're going to get to something like this. Now, you have the free version, so you're going to have these ads in the way. Don't worry about it. It's not going to be a big deal. All right. So here you've got a whole bunch of things here. Okay. Now, if you get to something where it says, you got to pay for something or whatever, look for this. It's always going to be in either a top corner or a side corner, but you're always going to look for the X. All you got to do is click the X. Okay. That's all you got to do. You don't have to pay for anything to use the program. I'm surprised, like I said, because I've already paid for this, but it still has the ad here because I used a different email address. All right. Anyways, long story short. All right. So we get to this main menu. Forget about the ads. It's going to be there. It's going to be annoying. It's a free version. Leave it alone. All right. So we're going to go to media right here. And it's going to be accessing that menu again. We're image assets, video assets, favorites. That's an ad. Camera, messages. All right. Now you're going to come across all of this wonderful thing. And we're going to go and hit camera. So this is where your B-roll is going to be shot. So how you put it on the timeline is you just touch it. See how it landed in there? You touch it. There you go. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to X out of here. And we're back at the main menu. Now, because it's a free version, it's going to have this little Kinemaster on it. All right. It's going to have the watermark. But if you go over here, now I'm going to come back on screen. All right. So now, if you go down over here and just kind of move it, guess what? Look at, it's actually moving, right? Here's my puppers. All right. It's pretty cool. This is what's called a timeline. All right. Now, there's ways that you can actually look at very, frame by frame or the whole entire timeline. So you're going to take your two fingers and you're basically going to pinch in. When you pinch in, it shortens the clip. Okay. But if you pinch out, it lengthens the clips or the timeline. Okay. The timeline is your whole entire sequence of your story. Everything that you're going to put on your timeline is going to be on this bottom line. So just go ahead and expand and go ahead and contract. See how different it is? Now, go back to the main screen here. All right. So let's talk about this screen. So we've got this menu here. This is considered the main menu. Okay. This down here is the timeline. This here is the preview window. So if I go down to this one over here and play, it's going to run. It's going to run my clip. It's going to pause it too. And then I can move the clip back. Okay. So now you know timeline, preview window, main menu. All right. We won't worry about these just yet. These will come later. Just worry about how to import, which is through the media. Okay. Here are the buttons to redo, undo, and let's say, okay, I did something wrong. This is your undo button. And then all of a sudden, oh, I wanted to keep that. You would then redo it. Okay. This is another one that you're going to use right here. Say you want to really get into the clip here. So you're going to actually push that, and all your video and everything, all of your little edits, you can move that to that side. All the little edits, and all I did was just take my finger and just drag it across. Okay. But all the little edits and all your audio, all your clips, all your sound is all going to be down in here, and you'll see that later. Okay. But right now, let's just worry about this. Preview window, main menu, clip. Now watch what happens when I actually highlight a clip. Look at that, it turned yellow. And with yellow comes all of these extra little menus. And all I'm doing is scrolling up. See? So all I'm doing now is scrolling down so you can see all the little ones. Volume, vignette, clip, adjustments, filter, pan and zoom, reverse, speed, mixer, trim, split, slip, replace. You guys will know most of this stuff by the end of the course. Right now we're not going to deal with that, okay? Because we're just going to be able to import your clips, and we're going to learn the different menus as far as how to get in and out of it, okay? Don't worry. So, when this is highlighted here, this is yellow. That means the clip menu is going to show up. And with the clip menu, you can go through all these adjustments for the clip and the clip alone. Okay? When you just touch down here, the clip goes away. And look what comes back. Your main project window. Clip window, project window. And how do you know that you're in a clip? It's highlighted yellow. You can't miss it. Okay? So even if I were to pick this one, now it moved to that clip. Looks like the same menu, but it's specifically just for that clip. All right? Click down here, main menu comes back. All right? So now that we've imported it, let's say, oh my gosh, I wanted that picture in the front. Okay? No problem. No problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight it, right? So now it's yellow. And we're going to hold it. And we are going to pull it down a little bit and go to the front. And look, it's now in the front of the clip. So that's what you're going to do. Go to the end and put it where you want to put it. Oh, I didn't want that. Okay. We'll hit the undo button. Jumps right back to the beginning, didn't it? Oh, wait a minute. No, I really wanted it at the end. Hit the redo button, which is right below it. Redo. Now it's back at the end. How cool is that? Undo, redo. Pretty simple. So I think that'll do it for this week, everyone. So my Android users, go ahead and play around with the program, okay? At least you got the clips in there. And if you want to play around, don't worry. You are not going to damage your original clips. So if something happens where you're like, "Oh my goodness, I did something. I don't know what I did." It's okay because you can always delete it and you can always import the original clip again. Your original clip stays in your gallery, you know, untouched. It's like they make a copy of it for Kinemaster, and then that's what you can mess around with, and it still will not touch your original clip. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate all the love that you've shown me. If you've got some value, please hit the like button for me. That would really, really help me out a lot. If you have any questions, please join me on my live Q&A on Sundays at 7 p.m. Central Time right here on the channel. And Android users, no problem. I got you covered. All right. So next week, we are going to learn how to edit a clip from splitting, trimming, cutting, deleting a segment, and we're going to learn how to actually move in continuity. That's all next week. So until then, everyone, hey, stay safe out there. Blessed be. And as always, stop dreaming it, start living it. Bye.